Hello, welcome to the Written in Love Square. This is part of the Read and Crochet Along project, and if you're unfamiliar with that, it's where I design and crochet granny squares inspired by the colors of my book covers, and today is Written in Love. So this is a choose your own adventure type project. You can use the yarn and the yarn colors that I've used and the crochet hook I use. I use an H, or you can choose your own yarn and obviously your own hook. And you can also take these colors and you can switch them around, just whatever you want to do. It's like I said, choose your own adventure, and there's all kinds of different combinations you can come up with. Now, for today's square, I used turquoise to go with this part of the sky up here. This book cover is gorgeous. Doesn't really do it justice. My lighting does not do it justice at all. But this is a kind of a close to a turquoise color here, and this is called turquoise. Pale yellow, obviously for the sunshine. And then we've got light periwinkle for the blue of her dress. And then we have light sage, which is the grass here. All right, let's get started. Okay, for round one, we're going to start with turquoise. And we'll make a slip knot. And then we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to insert our hook to the first chain to make a ring, and then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to put a double crochet into the ring. Make sure I do that, not into the stitch. And then we are going to put another double crochet. We'll chain 2, 1 and 2. Then we'll put 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Chain 2. And then we're going to do that 2 more times. So we'll put 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll chain 2, 1 and 2. And then we'll do 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll chain 2, 1, 2. And then we'll join at the top of the chain 3 that we made at the beginning. Pull our center tight, and that's what you should have. You should have 4 sets of 3 double crochets and then with 2 chains in between them. So go ahead and fasten off, and I'll meet you for round 2. Okay, for round 2, we're going to take the pale yellow, which my camera's not liking very much, and then we're going to join in any corner space. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, for round 2, we're going to take pale yellow and we're going to join in any corner space. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to put another double crochet into that space. And then we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and then we're going to put 2 more double crochets into that same space. 1 and 2. Okay, just like that. Then we are going to put a double crochet into this next stitch. We're going to chain 1. We're going to skip this stitch and put another double crochet into the next stitch. And then we're going to do our corner, which is going to be the 2 double crochets. 1, 2, chain 2, 1 and 2. And then we're just going to repeat that. We're going to do a double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1, skip the next stitch. Whoops, I didn't put that in the right spot. Okay, I'll move this over here. So that's going to be here. It's actually my chain 3 where I join. That's a little difficult to find. Okay, and then we'll just double crochet, chain 1, skip the next stitch, chain 1, and then we're back at our corner. So let's go ahead and repeat this all the way around, and I'll meet you at the beginning. Okay, so we're at the beginning, and we're just going to insert our hook into the top of that 3rd chain, and then pull through, and then that completes the round, and we will fasten off. So go ahead and do that, and I'll meet you for round 3. Okay, for round 3, we're going to use light periwinkle. We're going to join in any corner space. I'm going to join here. And yeah, ink spot there. Little ink dot. That's not distracting at all, is it? Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what that equals is 1 double crochet and a chain 2. So we're going to double crochet in the same space, and then we're going to double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to skip this space here. Then we're going to double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And then in the corner space, we're going to do 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and then another double crochet, and that's it. That's going to be that round. So what you'll do in the corners, if you'll put a double crochet, chain 2, and a double crochet, and then around here you'll do 3 double crochets into the next 3 stitches, chain 2, skip that space, 3 double crochets, and then do your corner. So go ahead and finish that all the way around, and I'll meet you at the beginning. All right, so we're at the beginning, and we're just going to join in the top of that chain 3 right here. Actually, let me back up. We're going to join in this chain, but it's actually the 3rd chain of the chain 5 that we did. So used to saying join in the top of the chain 3, but in this case we chained 5, so we want to go into that 3rd chain of that chain 5 to join. And then we will fasten off, and that's round 3. I'll see ya at round 4. All right, now we're at round 4, and we're going to join with light sage in any corner space. We're going to chain 1, then we're going to put 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, into that same space. We'll chain 2, 1, 2, move those over and put 2 more single crochets into that space, 1 and 2. Okay, let me pull on that a little bit. Okay, for round 4, we're going to join with light sage in any corner space, chain 1. That doesn't count as a stitch, move that over. Then we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2. And then we're going to chain 2, I'm sorry, we're going to do 2 single crochets, 2 single crochets into that space, then chain 2. And then we'll do 2 more single crochets in that space. Okay, and then we will single crochet in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're to our space, so we're going to chain 2, skip the space, and then do 4 more single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, and we're to our corner, which is going to be 2 single crochets. Catch my loop there. 1 and 2. Chain 2, 1, 2, and then 2 more single crochets. 1 and 2. And you're just going to repeat that around. For our corners, 2 single crochets, chain 2, 2 single crochets, 4 single crochets, chain 2, 4 single crochets, and then repeat the corner. So go ahead and do that all the way around, and I'll meet you at the beginning of the round. Okay, we're at the beginning of the round, so we're going to want to join into the first single crochet. And then you're going to fasten off, and that's what your square looks like so far. So that was round 4. I'll meet you for round 5. Okay, for round 5, we're going to take pale yellow, and we want to find that chain 2 of our corner. And then we are going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to put a double crochet in the corner. Chain 2. 1, 2. Then another double crochet in the corner, and then another one. So that's going to be 2 double crochets in the corner. All right. Now we're going to double crochet into the next 6 stitches. So don't forget that hidden stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That brings us to our chain 2 space. Then we're going to double crochet around these 2 chains. So you're going to insert your hook underneath this light periwinkle color, and then you're just going to do a double crochet. So we're just joining those chains like that. And then you're going to double crochet, excuse me, into the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That brings us to our corner, and then our corner we're just going to put 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and chain 2, 1, 2, and then 2 double crochets. And that is the pattern. That's what we're going to do all the way around. So you're going to do your corners, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, double crochet in the next 6 stitches, do a double crochet around the 2 chains from the prior 2 rows, double crochet in the next 6 stitches, and we're back at the corner. So go ahead and do that all the way around, and I'll meet you at the beginning. Okay, so we are at the beginning of the round, so we're going to join in the top of the chain 3, and then fasten off. And that is the Written in Love square. And that was the Written in Love square. I hope you enjoyed crocheting that with me. And for more information about my books and to find the written patterns for this square and all my other squares, visit KathleenFuller.com. You'll find links to all my books there as well. And thank you. See you next time. Bye.